Katarina over for the team one. First out and ready to go with Devlock joining. I like that. All done the Dragonflight Warlock. That actually looks so good. Sai in the back of the lore. Both of them are going last, but it looks like a Masterfoot likely ready to go as the second one up and running with a breath immediately out of Shaman. Does go in for, are you enhancement? I was gonna say for a second, where's that lightning bolt? Where's the instant cast lightning bolt out of? But actually playing that enhanced Shaman, so we got himself the wolves at the ready with the wall up as a touch of the Magi absolutely crackling right through him. Knocked back for just a second, cannot really break out of those roots too easily. Does get himself a leap with a ghost wolf for just a second to try to cover the distance with Cat. Able to at least zap you from quite a bit of distance. Also able to remove quite a bit of buffs from Cat, but an arcane mage used to have a much less of an advantage over an enhancement shaman a while back. Way back in the day. Burn down for Shamans, trying to get an opener onto Cat, trying to go for the knockup, doesn't quite get it. Nowadays though, arcane mages can run circles around a shaman. And there's not a lot you can really do. Breath up auto Cat with a ring of fire right after touching the magic to combo together. You only got a guardian to maybe keep you alive, maybe a Warlock Hellstone to help you stabilize a little. Try to go for a Hex, but just locked out completely. Touching the magic, I don't think that's what even killed you. I think it was just missiles down with touching the Magi, slamming down towards the tail end there. My goodness. As Damon trying to see if he can get himself. Not too much of a setup. I guess he's I love the glasses on this man. Just a distinguished gentleman. Looking like brutal, like a proper orc, but also glasses on top of it. It's so good. With Cat trying to find a way out of this room with a succubus constantly slowing down. Polymorph on that succubus CC does let you just counter that cooldown. CC for CC, crowd control for crowd control. Full ring of fire, dropping down the observer. For Katarina, it's going to be imperative to take that thing out as soon as possible. Does have ultra, so actually could be okay with just the ultra. Hold on a second, just gonna blast him out, taking those zabs back to back, ultra keeping him alive. Damon's actually taking quite a lot of damage, having to wall this damage off with a quick fear. Chaos bolt, but Cat does go in for an ice block, breaking out of the block as soon as the bolt is gone, knocking him up in the air. I barely see the supernova. Yet another bolt is loaded up. Katarina taking that one to the face, trying to see if he can avoid the second one. Still an infernal chasing after he has the entire time though. As Damon goes in for Mortar Coil. Maybe fear? No. Succubus, you see catching Katarina halfway through the missile. Second bolt right after. And that's going to be Katarina with it all the time. Not going to be able to recover too much health. But whatever health you can recover, like, might as well use it, right? Might as well try to get as much as you can. Actually, spending a bit of time barraging the Succubus, not the worst option. If you can eventually take the thing out, that could put the Warlock on the back foot, unless you can summon a fresh new one. Touching the Magi, does show himself a defensive. Katarina trying to see if he can blast through it, knock up on the Daemon for a second, maybe Fire Breath, trying to avoid the Chaos Bolt as best as possible. That's going to be the Observer up in the air, but I think you're probably just going to commit right second. Oh, double the bolt into the Arcane Mage. There's not much you can really do. With a Feral quickly just ramping up those bleeds onto the Warlock, taking a big old bite out of the guy with the Cobra. Gonna be a second Warlock out right now. My goodness, that was actually so close between the two casters. But a double Chaos Bolt, man, you gotta respect the double bolt. You gotta respect it. It's a lot of damage all at once. Masterfoot looked like for a second you might have. It played like an in-game sound. I was gonna say, did he like get knocked out of stealth for a second? Not gonna be able to stun? No, got himself a proper stun. Even the fear letting him land aside Cobra, dropping down Infernal before the Feral can escape his grasp, is gonna be dropping down the sports back to back on the kitty cat. Masterfoot may be looking for a bark skin here, doesn't end up using it. Maybe looking for a wall too. Observer is down. I don't think there's a lot of abilities that Masterfoot can do that can count as magic. That wall is keeping him plenty to help in terms of dealing and eating up a full-on Chaos Bolt. Does have another bolt ready, trying to see if he can get himself behind the pillow for a quick second. Cobra's bleeds are just absolutely rampant right through him. Is going to be able to back up out there for just a second. Masterfoot able to dodge the interrupt from the pet. That's going to be Cobra catching up a full-on Warlock Hellstone by sacrificing one of the souls. Mortar Coil. Masterfoot has a trigger for this one. Interrupt, but I think interrupt someone fear. But Cobra now got himself in a good spot. Masterfoot could be in a really tight situation. Next fear combo that would give Cobra a bit of a breathing room, and if he has enough resources, and it looks like he has a lot of soul shards on him right now, almost 5, definitely 4, maybe building up to a 5th really soon. If he can get himself a bunch of resources, he'll be golden. Got himself a full-on Chaos Bolt out of that nether, but a stun onto Cobra. Not playing the Convoke this time around. The Feral decided to change up the talents a little bit, going with an Incarnation instead. Fear onto the Feral does give Cobra an opportunity. There's going to be one gateway, stun to follow, bond to follow. If you break it, it's going to do quite a bit of damage. Fear to lock you down further into a Chaos Bolt 1. Second Chaos Bolt almost loaded up, but that's so much damage. Mortal Coil right after having some second bullet to follow. I think Masterford might be in a ton of trouble. Trying to go for a bit of the healing. That's going to be Heart of the Wild. Looking for that recovery. Maybe the pet might be able to take away some of the hots from Masterford. I don't think you can take away that Feral Frenzy though. That is a lot of that clean recovery. Cobra even dropping down a Observer over there as well. But it's not going to be able to do much. Looking for a bit of a capitalize. It is going to complicate the Feral before he catches a reset. Gateway up immediately. And it's trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a better position. If anything, the Feral does not have a trinket. So if you have some Mortal Coil Fear, try to go for a quick juke. That's going to be a maim off of that Skull Bash. Get himself a full-on stun. Looking to build up some calm points to get the bleeds rolling. It's going to be a dark pack for a moment. Masterford avoiding him behind that little side of the pillar. Fear does connect. I was going to say maybe he doesn't. Maybe the Mortal Coil path him in the wrong position. Fear yet again just to lock him down. Soulfire, try to see if he can leap. That is quite a bit of damage. Soulfire is still able to connect it. That is quite a bit of damage for Cobra either way. But he's not in a great spot either. Ward is available, leaving the Feral out there with a fire belching out of the nether. And Cobra trying to go for a stun around the corner. Does get a juke him entirely. Could go for a proper Fear. That is going to be short. Have to get a stun. Shadow Fury does not connect. For Masterford, that gives him an opportunity to at least go behind the pillar, let those hots keep rolling while Cobra's dots are just burning him down. The man is not in a good spot. No Mortal Coil available. Goes in for a Skull Bash just to close the gap with a bite. Taking him out with Nalix or Griff up next. Which one of them is it going to be? Griff is going to be out as long as Masterford is aware that it is going to be Griff. It's a rough one here, man. 7 minutes into the duel, 35% dampener. He's got to find a way to get cooldowns out of Griff to give his team a chance here. Because Saya, Dev, or Lore, if any one of them is up next after Griff, and if Griff does not have a trinket or a Cloak of Shadows or any of the vanishes, they'll actually be in a good spot. Griff, looking to pick up the eyes. Masterford could get the opener. Hold on. Griff is going to get an auto attack through the wall, I'm pretty sure. Does go for the cheap shot. Masterford has a trinket. Bear form Barkskin. Hold on a second. If he can get himself a bash into Griff, load him up with dots, maybe that could be huge. He just got to get himself a good angle. Hold on a second. He doesn't have Convoke this time around though, so you don't have that one winning strategy here. You'll need to build up calm points, go for back-to-back bites, sap off of that blind. Griff, I think, is setting himself up another go, and Masterford got nothing for this one. Unless maybe pre-walls it? No, clean stun. Unless you got Barkskin again. Not the biggest secret technique though. I was expecting for that to be a lot of damage. Hell, that Eviscerate did more damage than the secret technique, in fact. Jesus. Griff is able just to keep powering the pressure into Masterford. He's got himself full evasion, so Masterford can't even respond to him. He got a swarm in the rogue, and that's really about all he can really do. Maybe he can play some Moonfire on the guy. What, the worst, best? I don't really know what he can do. Try to go for regrowth. All he's looking for is a bit of recovery. I don't know if he can catch himself a re-stealth proper. Maybe? Possibly. Just bear form. He has to bear it. Oh, try to go for a quick rake opener Barkskin. I don't know if it'll be enough. Unless Gouge, Maim, hold on. Full dots are in. Griff is going to take a bit of that damage. The bleeds are up. He is going to go for a bit of a heal. Shiv onto the druid. Got himself thorns at the very least. Griff could go for a cloak just for Shadow of the Dots. Is going to go for a vanish. That's at least one out for the rogue removed, as Masterford is able to at least waste some of Griff's cooldowns to give whoever is going to be up next a bit of an opportunity. He's actually putting the rogue right in that room with Dev going to be up next. Mortal Coil immediately. Do you have a pet? He does have a succubus. Dash to Warlock setting up. Oh, dropping down Infernal. Griff is able to avoid it with a quick shadow step kitty shot. Succubus catches him either way though. Portals are open. Griff is most likely going to cloak. Vanish, trying to see if he can avoid having to cloak. Shadow Fury doesn't quite connect. Griff is on it, I think. No. He's burning, but oh, he's still taking a bit of damage. Portals, though. That vanish lasted so long. The group was able to get himself a clean escape from all those portals. Dab with a trinket, Wall as well as Dark Pact are both used. Grip with a blind, as at least maybe Succubus can catch him. Ooh, caught him. He's gonna trinket this. He's gonna trinket this. There's no way he's not. Cloak of Shadows, looking for an escape. If Dev can keep it in combat, I don't know if he can. Succubus is going to be able to sort of gouge. Just got to find a way around it. Got to keep him out of stealth. Can you do it? Succubus catches him. Succubus does the trick. No Shadow Meld, no nothing. Dev just got to get himself a good angle. Port trying to get himself a Mortal Coil. running after Griff. Portals are open. Is that portal going to be enough? Hold on. Portal might. He got nerfed by 30%. He got him some dance. He's just dead. Hold on a second. Succubus catches him. Cheap death. Cheap shot. Hold on. Wait. Big secret technique. Oh, I was going to say for a second. Shot to burn him down. With Dev taking him out. Well done with Nalix. Giving Dev as much of an auto duel as possible. Hold on. If he's giving him an auto duel, maybe Saya can just walk up and heal Dev. If Nalix wants a proper duel, Saya, you could at least send some flash kills, yeah? North, you can't. Laura can't help. He's just out here staring at him. You can at least get Saya's attention, maybe, right? Hold on a second. Is he out there? He is healing. Lich, what is it? The Spirit Leech? Is that what it is? Spirit Leech is at least helping him recover a bit. Saya! I think he's AFK. I think he's probably dead last, so he's just gone. Dev, I mean, Nalix and Dev, that's about as good of a health recovery as you can get at the 59-60% dampener. 11 minutes into the match, Dev got one more competitor. Oh, there he goes. There goes some support. There goes some assist. Dev at the very least got one more competitor he's got to go through it. Can he do it? Charge out of Nalix as Dev try to go for a bit of a chaos bolt. Nalix can at least cleave down Dev as well as a Succubus. Try to go for a bit of a, like, is going to be able to avoid him. Does deny the stun from the Infernal. That chaos bolt still sent midair. Nalix took a huge hit out of the chaos bolt. My goodness. That was a huge amount of massive damage out of Dev. Catches him with a Succubus CC while a shadowy portal just gives belching shadow bolts at the guy. Nalix needs a heal right now. He needs a defensive. Blaze Storm, everything is available. Parries up. These portals are just putting constant pressure. I don't know what you can really do. I think it's just over. Got him some reflect. It's just done. Dev is able to take him out. Well done from the rogue into the warrior. Two right there. Masterford picking up two as well. One of them was like, what is it? One big old bite onto the Warlock. I see like no health whatsoever. Stuck up behind the point. Well done though, dude. These Warlocks are putting in work. The double bolts at the beginning and then the end. That was yeah, Alex. Yeah, there was no shot. There was just actually no shot. There was nothing he could do. My fingers stopped working. All good. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot going on at once, honestly.